Hey, what's up, folks? David Soto Jr. here, and I am about to do a little fishing. I'm out here at Boulder Creek in the middle of the city of Boulder. I'm still blown away. This is one of the reasons why I can't bring myself to leave, is I can park in a city park and go fishing. Walk 5 minutes to a creek and go fly fishing for trout. Anyways, so today, two things I want to talk about today. Today I woke up with a hangover. And not a drinking too much hangover, but a ate too much hangover. Like I ate too much food yesterday. Started off with an almond milk latte on my way to Colorado Springs. Then, here's the thing, Colorado Springs, I found it like the day before I left Colorado Springs a couple months ago. I found this gluten-free donut shop. It's actually a Vietnamese restaurant, but I used to go to the coffee shop like 3 doors down from this Vietnamese restaurant, and I would see people carrying out donuts. I'm like, look at all those people eating donuts, those gluten-eating people, ha. And then one day I was like, looking for something I was looking for something sweet, and I went to the coffee shop, but I thought, let me look in this donut shop and see what people are. No. I was looking for something to eat, and I found I yelped for gluten-free donuts or something, right? And it came up. This Vietnamese restaurant came up. So I went there and I looked, and the entire case of donuts on the glass that said gluten-free. They were all gluten-free. So I got some donuts that day and I ate them. I was just blown away with how good they are. They're like the best donuts you'll ever eat, not to mention they're gluten-free. All right. That was the day before I left Colorado Springs. It's probably a good thing that I found out the day before, because I may have eaten there every day. Anyways, every time I go back to the Springs, if I can, I stop at this place and grab some donuts. And that's what I did. I grabbed some donuts. I know there were going to be a couple other people eating donuts. I grabbed 8 donuts. And took them to my buddy's house, had some donuts, had some more coffee. Then he goes, you want some more coffee? I'm like, yeah, I had some more coffee. Did get some water in there. Then, because I was coming, he got some chips and salsa. And he said, we're going to eat liver and onions as an appetizer. I don't know if you saw that video, but I ate a little bit of antelope liver, chips and salsa. Then he put me in charge of cooking a London broil, which I've never cooked before. Cooked that sucker, ate some of that, and drank beer, mashed cauliflower, brats. It was just too much. And because I have this bad habit of not wanting to waste food, I ate the last 2 donuts before I left so that I wouldn't have to throw them away. I don't know, maybe I should just left them there for him to eat. But hey, I bought those suckers, I'm gonna eat them. So I woke up this morning with a terrible food hangover, no energy, wanted to go back to sleep, took a nap, didn't feel like doing anything, but I had to. What I had to do was write a blog post, or actually, it is a blog post, but it's part of my novel that I'm writing, and I don't have a title for it. You can read it at davidsotowrites.com. davidsotowrites.com. It's my name, davidsotowrites.com. And I am publishing about a chapter a week. Some of them are short chapters, but a chapter a week. The thing is this week's chapter was terrible. As I'm getting better as a writer, and as I publish these chapters, I can see that they are bad. Like this one I wrote, it had to be somewhere in March. So I wrote it in March. I'm a better writer today than I am last week. So something I wrote in March, I'm definitely a better writer than I was then. So I read this yesterday, I'm like, man, this needs a lot of work. So what I ended up doing was sitting down, getting a cup of coffee, even though I didn't want to eat nothing, I didn't want to drink nothing this morning. I just felt terrible. Got a cup of coffee, kind of paid my dues for the internet, sat down and rewrote that. The premise, the story of this chapter was the same, but I rewrote it so that I don't know whether to look at myself or look at the camera, which is over here. Camera, self, camera. So I rewrote it, and I think it's pretty good. This is the first thing that I put out that I like, but I rewrote it, and it's a lot better. The old one doesn't even exist anymore. Or maybe it does, some archive. And that's it. Trying to put this, I'm glad that I have this blog where I put out, where I'm writing my novel, which is for free, right? I'm giving it away. Someday I'll sell it like 50 Shades of Grey. But for now it's free because I want feedback. People can say, what, the first post I published, somebody wrote too many dids in the first sentence, in the first paragraph. They were right. I took out a bunch of dids. It sounds much better. But anyways, I'm gonna fish, and that hole right behind me, and I'm gonna pull out a nice one. All right. That's it for today. I don't even think I have to edit this. I'm gonna leave everything in there. All right. Anyways, food hangovers and novel chapters. That's it. That's all I got. I'll see you guys later.